Let's test audio in the house. Dude, I spent so much time trying to do that hoverboard glitch. It added to my time, bro. Oh well. We're just here for the vibes.
Care to try for the course record?
You don't need to whisper. What's up?
Seal off the area. Slow down! Ah! God, you're so pain!
Sound the alarm!
Call in more help then. Follow me to a safe place.
I love Jak too, bro. Sorry. I'm trying to do a couple things IRL as we just started streaming. How you doing, bro? Happy Jak Tuesday. I mean, Saturday. Happy Jak.
Call in more help then.
I'm streaming this on the PC. Technically, it's not an emulator. I keep saying it's an emulation, but it's actually been playing natively on the PC through OpenGoal. Should we go do Torn or should we go do a race? Go do Torn.
Patrolling sector.
Diamond 1 on Jak 2? What is this? They got Overwatch rankings on Jak 2 now? Bruh, I'm probably like silver.
The dark eco inside you will eventually.
You named both your dogs Jak and Daxter? Aw, that's cute. What kind of dogs do you have? I just lost my dog, unfortunately, but she went in the best way possible. Gave her some relief. I love that dog more than anything. I think I want to get an Australian Shepherd next. That'll be... and I gotta... It's like a relationship. I gotta wait. I gotta let the healing process take its toll.
The Baron is still up to his old tricks. The Underground got word that several Crimson Blast bots are zeroing in on the hideout here. They're armored bombs which seek out targets. If any of those blast bots reach this place, we're dead. Ah, what are you worried about, old man? You're almost dead anyway. Well, if you'd taken better care of yourself, I wouldn't be in the state I am now. Take out those blast bots before they reach the hideout, Jak.
Check out
They
those
have
blast
proximity
bots,
defenses,
Jak.
So do be careful. Good hunting.
Oh, good old log in the head. Why doesn't he fly again? Why hasn't he updated his monocle? You notice how this guy's got a little egg where the bird is, and this guy's got the fully grown bird. Don't you just love it? It's the little things that make Jak. I think we're on a timer now, huh? I mean, like, technically we're on a timer.
Moving to next sector.
I think the best option is take out these bots first. Freaking bots, bro. Then we'll take the other bot last. Only 3 bots? 3 or 4? Whoa! Okay, it's a wash. I didn't know I had such little health.
Open fire! Subject not in sight.
1 HP in a dream. I have a dream.
Call for backup!
1 HP, baby. Which one was your favorite out of the series? 3 mainly because of how huge it was. Actually, bro. Yeah, I know what you mean by huge, how it's got just so much and the maps are so big, but Jak 2 actually is longer than Jak 3. Jak 2 had 2 years of development and Jak 3 had 1 year of development. I love them all for all different reasons, but 2 is just my personal favorite. For me, it goes 2, 1, 3, but I think 1 is the best for like recommending a game to people, recommending a Jak and Daxter game to people. I think 1 is the best, then probably 3. 2 is probably the worst one to recommend. But I just love it the most. You know what I'm saying?
Stop the vehicle! Suspect in vehicle!
1 HP in a dream, baby.
Good work, Jak. We'll all sleep a little easier tonight.
Suspect in vehicle!
1 is like a perfect game. 2 and 3 have the most flaws. But 2 has my favorite soundtrack.
Keep away from
They're all good. They're all good, though. Don't get me wrong.
Move over! Call in more help then!
I'm telling you, though, even if you love Jak 3, go back and replay him and tell me Jak 3's soundtrack is better than 2. It's just not. There's some songs that are really good, but there's some that are really phoned in too. Plus the dynamic soundtrack is gone of like music changing ever so slightly when you pull out a gun, when you get on a hoverboard, when you get in a vehicle. That's all gone in 3. Plus I love the Crimson Guard GTA star rating of 2. You don't get that in 3 at all. And what did they do to Haven Forest in 3? That was also a bone of contention that I had.
Call in more help then!
Jak 2 has the best music. Jak 1's soundtrack is pretty freaking goated too.
Take him out!
Whoa! No, 3 still has a lot to like. 3 still got a lot.
Well,
I think 2 has the best plot.
eco freak.
Where's Kira?
Don't worry, I'm keeping a close eye on her. You're the talk of the
Bro,
town.
all over my FYP, playing my favorite game. Hell yeah.
How pathetic. I would have enjoyed killing you in prison, but now it'll be so much more fun to take you on the track in front of the entire city. I can hear the roar of the crowd now as everyone sees their hope die.
It's good to have you back.
Yo, what up, McCarthy?
Yes, it's nice to be free again.
You know, Kira loves
His hairdo? I can't really tell. He's got a helmet.
my mechanic.
Stay away from her.
Errol's the best racer I've ever.
Bro literally tortured me.
What do you think?
And you're a good judge of character? Ha! Look at you. People say you get angry and change. Besides, the
Sarah-
job we knew wouldn't be working for a guy like.
Whole ass bop
I
in
need
this
cruise
one.
connections to fight the Baron. Without my... You know what? Do it your way, and I'll do it mine. Just don't come crying to me when the walls fall down.
Don't come crawling to me with walls fall down.
Jack? Attention all drivers.
He's so angsty for that. I love it.
Begin soon.
Now what are we gonna do?
You'll have to drive for the team, Daxter. We need this win to qualify for the final
We
championship.
need this
How
W.
hard can it be? Just hold on tight and point the thing
Fast
where
is
it's
good.
meant to go, right? And then there's the other thingy that makes it go fast. Fast is good. I can do this.
Fast is
I'm
good.
winning the race.
I'm a winning the race. Thoughts on that? That is an awesome word. You can use it for so many different things. You can be talking about this or that, and that is, you know, very useful.
Take a good look at my tail.
I don't know. I'm Team Ashlyn. Kara kind of just has too much like grew up with the girl next door vibes. I'm not into it as much.
Oh boy.
Also, it's a different kind of revenge when you're with Ashlyn on the Baron practice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. She's a cartoon, dude. The only problem with taking the shortcut right away in these races is they'll start taking the shortcut too. Started with Jak Tuah. Didn't like it because he wasn't badass. Yeah, no, I get that. He loses his edgelord nature in 3. Then he just becomes hero man. I mean, the first third of it, he still is kind of the Jak Tuah personality. But at some point, he just decides to make a heel turn. It's like right when he gets the hoverboard from Ashland, and he's like, I'm hero man. The game's literally named after me. I should be a hero, I guess. Aw, you gotta give him that Jak Tuah. Unfollowed. Unsubscribed.
Oh boy!
See, here's what you don't understand.
Last lap!
Oh my god. I'll be gone till November. And I'll be gone to November. I'll be gone to November. Oh, my pretty girl, I'll be gone to November. I'm coming, Kara Huddy, baby. Gotta win first place for Jak Tuah. This map gives me PTSD. It's definitely the hardest of the 3 races you have to do.
Now there's a handsome winner.
You did it, Daxter. You helped us qualify for the big race.
Did you ever doubt? I backseat drive for Jak all the time. Hey, when do I get the winner's big kiss?
Maybe later, if
You ever gonna play Lost Frontier? Hell no.
Hey there. We
already
showed
did
those
that.
Class 2
It
losers
sucked.
a thing or two, huh?
I saw. You drifted a little high in the turns a few times, but you hung in there. I'm proud of you, Dax.
Hey, Jasmine.
Yeah, you did great.
No, we did great. Right, partner?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Jasmine. Yeah, we played Jak X in its entirety on stream. That was a blast. I approve of all Jak and Daxter games except Lost Frontier. I love Daxter. I love Jak X Combat Racing 1, 2, 3. Cannot endorse Lost Frontier. We played it a little bit on April Fools here, and yeah, it's even worse than I remember, which is shocking. Lost Frontier is the best game next to Kingdom Hearts. Mods, get out the band hammer. What up, Myth? Shout out to the GOAT. How you doing, dude? Hey, get out. Welcome back, Jasmine. Seriously, how you doing? Thanks for popping over on the Twitch side. Yes. We are back. The mechanics on 1 are better than Lost Frontier, and that's sad. Agreed. That's just further proof that Naughty Dog devs were the GOATs. Thanks for the follows, guys. Trying to see who followed. Thank you, Stay Cloud Jostin. Who else followed? Whoever followed, thank you. Jak 5? Bro, we need Jak 4. There is no Jak 4. If you say Lost Frontier is 4, I'm gonna bop you on the head. I'm gonna give you the old bop on the head for that one. You wrong for that. This game was the best. Yeah, I'd have to agree. You know what I want. What do you... Jak 4, brother. Jak for what? For what? For what? Myth, get your butt over to Purple at McCarthy said. Aw, thank you, Jasmine. I'm glad you're doing great. I hope you're doing great too. Wait. What did I just say? I'm glad you're doing great. I am doing great as well. Thank you. Sorry. I got muddle brain.
One way. Mine.
It's been a long week, y'all.
Sweeping for suspects.
Ripple in time. Say word.
Hey, back to work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball. Quit your yapping.
Watch it.
Quit your yapping.
There'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jak,
I want you to throw the championship race. Just let Errol win.
You bet against us?
Jack.
Yeah, I played Sly 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You've become
Wish I didn't play
similar to
4.
those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
In a hurry to die, boy? Well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now. One-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings. Hit every ring from start to finish. Miss even one ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
This is the mission that made so many people quit this game. The amount of people who played the game up until this point and then just quit after this, it's kind of funny. Like, I get it, but yeah. You can't give up. Never give up, never surrender.
The underground movement.
Dude, it's the citizens are the hardest part of this. They'll just bounce you 10 feet sideways if you run into them. I missed that ring. I love the race music. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice try.
Yes!
Oh, I messed that up. Don't look at the don't. Look at the don't.
You can't have
He missed the ring. He loses. Give me my W game.
Whoa!
After all that, missed one ring.
Hang on,
I'm
Jack!
gonna lose. I gotta redo this race. Sheesh. Missed 1 inch of it. Had to backtrack and it was awful. Alright, it's possible we can still win. It's just not likely.
Oh, boy, that was close.
I'm gonna still go for it.
Wow!
Nice.
Bro, how did we win that? I had literally had to backtrack so hard. How?
Don't get too cocky, outlaw. Next time we race for keeps, and your head will be my trophy!
Ah, blow it out your ear! You were bottle-fed, weren't you?
I have no idea how we won that. Did you see I had to literally make a 180 and turn around? It just goes to show. That rubber banding that Errol does is nuts.
Please advise.
Thank you so
Suspect's
much.
description.
Yo, thanks for the follow, Abayomi. First try, let's go. First try. Come on, Jack. Wait. Is this the... I think we're doing the mech mission next. Act 3 has some good missions. Act 2 has my favorite missions, though. I think Act 1 is my least favorite. There's some good ones in there, but...
Amos, Jack, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I hid there long ago. Good
This is a mech mission.
Dexter, clean up my place when you're out there.
You never thanked us?
Leaving city at your own risk.
That was awesome. It was awesome, wasn't it? Never give up, never surrender. This was a big selling point, these mech missions, but they're just not that fun. The one that you do for Vin is like the best one, but I'm gonna have to redo this mission too because I'm sitting at 1 HP. I'll try to do it anyway. Come on, baby girl, I've begun to November. Used to play the hell out of this game as a kid. Hell yeah, dude. W childhood.
800-pound tigerilla coming through.
You got a PSP for your birthday today? Hell yeah. What games you got? You got Daxter. You got Secret Agent Clank. You got Liberty City Stories. What you got? What you got? 1 HP, I can't afford it. Hello, friend. I'm playing on PC. I remember having the PS2 on 24/7 because I didn't have a memory card. Bro, oh yeah, you were a real one, alright. You were a real one.
Smashing work, Jack. Oh, that was funny.
Get it? Smashing work. Don't kill me, metalhead. Got the PSP before the games. Maybe get a few movie discs on there. DVDs. Heyo.
Thank you so much.
War of the Monsters were your childhood. I don't think I ever played War of the Monstars. Is that a Space Jam game?
I spent many a day cleaning up this place for old Greenie.
Old Greenie.
Good work, Jack. And Daxter, I suppose. Before we came through the rift long ago,
You can never give
I
it to
was
Daxter.
nurturing that life seed from the great tree. It seems the metalheads are attracted to its power. Take the seed to Onin now. She will prepare it for Samus.
You mean you?
No, the other me, Daxter. My younger self needs the seed's power to become sagely.
So, let me get this straight. It's fair to say that by bringing your younger self the life seed now, we helped you become the sage you are today. We helped you get your powers in the first place. And you never thanked us?
Thank you, Daxter. Now go do it.
Think it came with the PS2, you don't remember? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Hey, what's up, Meeg?
It's good to see you
Hope your
still.
flight went well. Yeah, everything's good over here. Doing some late night Jak Tuah. Cracked and Daxter over here. Got an Onin mission and we got a Vin mission. I think the Vin mission is also a mech mission. I don't remember. Oh no, 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 no. It's the destroy the eggs with the hoverboard, which is a fun one. The Onin mission. What is that? I can't remember. Final boss on Jak 2 was so hard as a kid. Yeah, that's true. I had a hard time with Baron Praxis when I was a kid. You mean Sparking Zero? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be trash at it, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Enjoy myself. Final boss on Jak 3, dude. Final boss on Jak 3 is pretty damn easy, especially with light Jak healing. My favorite boss from Jak 3 was that precursor
Hey
monster.
there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going?
I stream
I've
Jak
got good
quite
news
often.
and bad news. The good news is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site. Now you've got to go back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
Hi, jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Come on, Dax. Let's go.
Come on, Dax. It'll be super fun. Hover missions are the best. Hoverboard mission is not a crime.
Yeah, we got all the goats in here. We got McCarthy, Myth, Meeg. Thanks y'all for pulling up on Twitchies. And Jasmine. She's new over on Twitch. Welcome her. Welcome up.
Thank you so much.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout
Oh,
Revenge
shoot.
for the PS2.
I didn't even notice there was a gap there. I was looking at the alert. Thank you for all the follows, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Like a precursor. Too bad I'm not getting it. Never. Gator never been about that.
Thank you so much.
Yo, thanks for the follows. A-Rod and Pound Cake.
Thank you so much.
Love the Jak fam. Oh yeah. It's not just Jak. We play Sly. We play Ratchet. We play it all. Oh my god, dude. How many times? We're gonna have to do a compilation of how many times I bounce into that wall and then I spend 20 years trying to half pipe my way back through it. Keep making the same mistakes. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Lucky.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Lucky.
She is, for real, a tiger.
That mission's so much fun. Yeah, same name on Twitch, YouTube, all the same. Also, Linktree in the bio on TikTok if you just want to click the link. Yeah, Going Commando is my personal favorite. Ratchet and Clank. Goated taste. Yo, thank you. Thank you for supporting on all the channels. Appreciate you. Yeah, Up Your Arsenal and Deadlocked are both amazing. The first one's my least favorite, but it's still amazing. I think the first Ratchet and Clank has the best story. They get rid of some things that I really liked, though, in 3. They get rid of the space combat in 3, which is kind of buns, but no, they're all good for their own reasons. I think Up Your Arsenal is... But I also like the Quark, like, 2D sections. Those are a lot of fun. I think Up Your Arsenal is the most popular in the speedrunning community. I think.
This area is off limits. Suspect fleeing into sector.
Hit the banana guard.
Here's some pain.
Yeah, I can't wait till Jak 3 comes to open goal. In the meantime, I gotta play it on the PS5 or on the PS2. don't have my PS2 on me right now. Yo, thank you for the follow. Unsub. What's up, nerd? Love seeing the Jak 2. The nostalgia's flowing. Yo, thank you, dude. Thank you for the follow over here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, whoops, the doodles. Yo, what up, Yana? Love all the Yana appearances we're getting.
Thank you so much.
I need backup.
Onan says, what took you so long? We had to skip lunch waiting for you too. Ah, okay. She really says, thank you for saving the live seed. But I wouldn't say that if I were her. Give Onan the seed, and she will prepare it for Seamus. Bird seed.
Back off, featherweight.
I love this.
Listen, Tiny Tail. I was leading my 100 flocks south before you had fur one between your legs. Not that your fur means anything.
At least I'm not some overstuffed, over-yapping, feather-dusty mouthpiece for the world's oldest professional.
Over yapping.
Jak says, have a nice day. Jak says, I can't think on my own. Jak says, go bite yourself.
That's it, rat boy. Now you've really pissed me off. Knock it off, both of you. You're lucky I'm famished. Onan says take the energized life seed to young Samos in Haven Forest. It will give Samos the power he needs to finally
You're playing Jak 2 right now? Hell yeah, dude.
Go, quickly.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Yo, you spell Larson Larsen? Damn, dude, you usually see it with S-O-N. Goat over here. I agree. It would be fun to have a Jak animated series. I don't understand the want for live action for this. I don't think it fits. You gotta keep it cartoony, and you gotta bring Max Casella back for Daxter. You just got Phil Lamar, Sig. Take a whole cartoon of just Sig. Jak says, have a nice day. Daxter really predicted the overuse of yapping. We got to get a yap and count how many times he says it throughout all 3 games. He says it so much. I am gonna keep yapping. Yeah, I don't know how live action would work either. I just don't think it would translate. I love Tools of Destruction. That was my favorite one on the PS3 next to Into the Nexus. Is that what it's called? Into the Nexus wasn't even a full-size game, but it was so good. Tools of Destruction was a lot of fun. Yeah, keep watching, Zach. Enjoy yourself. Just fall asleep to the soothing sound of my L's. All for One was weird, but somebody in my community swears by its co-op nature being really fun. You haven't seen this game in a long time, you forgot how good it was? Hell yeah. It's so good, dude. Glad you're here. Okay, I gotta practice the hover in my own time because I lost the touch.
Thank you so much.
Samos told me to. I mean, you told me.
Do I agree Jak is Mar? Do I need to? He is, isn't he?
Whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes, its power will help me speak to the plants.
This is like GTA 5. This is better than GTA 5.
Jak, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions about our future.
Jak versus Ratchet, who wins? We've had this conversation before. My answer is Ratchet has more destructive weapons, and it's weird just because the universes play by different rules. So in that sense, Jak wins because Jak always has to win. Ratchet takes more L's than Jak does. Jak is kind of like Ash from Evil Dead. This is kind of stupid lore, but they were gonna make Alien versus Predator and they were gonna add Ash from Evil Dead in it, and they said it wouldn't work because the whole point of Ash is he always wins, so like he would just be OP against Predator and Alien, even though they technically are, you know, more powerful than he is. I think it's kind of the same thing. Like Ratchet's more powerful than Jak technically, but Jak would win just because it's just the nature of his character. He always has to win. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal take. It's probably wrong. That's okay though. It's all pretty inconsequential in the end. Oh my god. I'm ripping this. Yeah, dude, the increased fire rate on the shotgun, really good actually. This is when you really get to utilize all 4 of the weapons really well. Because you finally have all 4 of the weapons, and you don't get many combat missions with all 4 of the weapons in Jak Tuah. Yeah, this is Jak Tuah. Why haven't they come out with a new game? Because they've been working on Uncharted and Last of Us.
Terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the precursor stone. He aims to
Kingdom
crack
Hearts
it
next?
open
No
somehow.
thanks.
If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension. It will destroy the world and more, ending all life. The plants are crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jak. Stop him, however you can.
Yeah, Ratchet uses the rhino that rips a hole in the universe, and Jak goes into Light Jak and bubbles and then heals. And then does a super Kamehameha blast in dark mode. Yeah, this is probably my favorite game to replay. How y'all doing, by the way? It's good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Bad Revenge for the PS2.
Alright, doubled up on sound. Kind of reopen my widgets. Just enjoy the soothing sounds of Haven Forest for a second. This Haven Forest is so much better than Jak 3's Haven Forest. Oh yeah, Rift Apart is one of my favorite Ratchet and Clanks. It's so good. We'll make another one soon. Open Goal. And it's technically not an emulator. You play it natively on the PC.
It's good to see you still alive.
Seal off the area.
Ah! Oh, you can. Yeah, it is a 10 out of 10. I would say it's a 10 out of 10. Oh, we gotta do another Rescue the Lurkers mission. Let's do it. Let's do it. You see me hop right over those dudes? Let me hop. I hopped over him. It was so good. What happened to Brooder? You don't see him in 3.
Like the totem I sees you. You helped lurkers once time. You help us twos?
Look, Brooder, we've got our own problems to deal
And
with
Jak
right
2 and Jak 2 Renegade in the UK.
Dig? I know all caves like back of Claw. And Mars Tomb, nowhere there. Now metalheads find hidden lurker village in caves.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
And hurt village real bad. And me lurker brothers trapped like animals.
I'm sorry.
Hello, they are animals.
We're no longer evil lurking bad to bones, aren't you, boy? We good now. Metalheads are bad. They is enemies.
Yeah, I guess we're all in the same boat now.
Yeah, I guess we're all bozos in this world now.
Please, save 6 lurker brothers quick, and Bruno will kiss you foot.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Yeah, I guess we're all oppressed in this world now, aren't we? We're all under the threat of Mr. Krabs. Mr. Crab Rangoon. Will always be my favorite game series. Well, that's because you got really good taste. I would agree. It's one of my favorites too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro went flying. Sorry. Oh no, did he get caught in the wall? Please don't get caught in the wall. Boy in the wall. Get on, you stupid, stupid lurker. Bro, please just get on the bike. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, they're worse than the Resistance Underground members. Very first game I ever played. I envy you. Because you had a great template to know what a good game was moving forward. I had to start with Mario. Ugh. No, I love it. Yeah, Myth and Yana are here. Go be nosy in the private DMs though. You don't want to shoot the lurker out when he's hanging out over the water, because if he falls in the water and he dies and you fail the mission. Apparently lurkers can't swim.
You are authorized to shoot to kill. Oh.
Watch Jack and Daxter timeline and explain to my head hurts. Yeah, I get that.
Stop!
You know, it's not really about the story as it is about the journey, right? It's about having fun. At the end of the day, it's about having fun. And I'm about to get blasted. I'm being buns at this right now. Don't shoot him out when he's hanging out over the water, Jack.
Speed chase in Sector 4.
Gotta wait till he's not behind the water. Alright, here we go. There we go. Here's what you gotta do. I usually always go left right there, but here's what I learned from playing Hero Mode Plus that will work out better for you as far as avoiding the turret goes. Because in Hero Mode Plus, the turret goes high and low hover zone, and it's constant. You gotta go behind. Much easier. Much easier. Kind of vehicle hop. You don't have to wait.
Moving to next sector.
Free my boy. Damn it. When they blow me up.
Suspect fleet, stop the vehicle!
What health do I have? Okay, I only took one. Ain't nothing but a thing. What's the origin of Dark Jack? Baron Praxis experimented on Jack for 2 years with Dark Eco, and they gave him super moves. Well, I'm stuck. Now he's got super moves or something. Have the mod that rapid fires the Peacemaker? Nah, I'm not playing any mods right now. I'm just playing vanilla on open goal, just for fun. He's just chilling, you know. Sometimes you just like to relax with a little vanilla Jack too. I ain't trying to do any difficulty mods right now. Take fat L's on those, but they are fun. Purple Lightning? Are you talking about Lost Frontier when Daxter becomes Dark Daxter? Yeah, no, we don't talk about Lost Frontier here. Yeah, I would like a remake or a reimagining of this trilogy, for real. You're going to Costa Rica on Monday? Oh my god, pura vida. Man, I am jealous. I hope you have a really good time. Drink lots of coffee, take surfing lessons, and wear that SPF. I would recommend Blue Lizard. It's my favorite sunscreen. Bro got a favorite sunscreen. Congrats, though. That's awesome. I know that you really wanted to travel. We talked about that with the vision boards this year. So that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Let me change the Jak Tuah tag just for you. Sorry. I know it probably feels wrong watching the stream with that title still up. I'm sorry.
Nothing so far.
You have to admit, though, the podcast is fire.
Take him out.
It's so fire. Dab it on it.
Suspect in.
Supposed to rain all week? It'll still be fun.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
I got it on Christmas for PS2 when it first came out. I wanted it so bad I almost cried. I love hearing stories like that. I got it for my birthday shortly after. I got Going Commando and Jak 2 right after, shortly after they came out, because I think this came out in October of 03. And yeah, that was such a fun year. That's when I really discovered these games for real. Like, I had played Precursor Legacy already and I loved it, but Jak 2 changed my gaming life. There are a couple games that changed me forever. Mega Man X, Jak 2, Halo, Borderlands. A couple games changed the game for me, so to speak. Then more recently, Metroidvania games like Hollow Knight, old school Metroids. Metroidvania might be one of my favorite genres ever now. And a couple years later, Mario Galaxy came out on the scene, and man, oh man, oh man, that's one of my favorite games. I gotta play Tomba 2. I still gotta finish Tomba 1. I heard Tomba 2's not that good, and then, yeah, my only familiarity with Tomba 2 is I really wish you would stop talking. I would prefer if you stopped talking. Naughty Dog fell off? Okay. Ain't no way, dude. Naughty Dog still makes some of the best games ever. I love Jak and Daxter. I might love Uncharted just as much. And that might be an L take, but I love Uncharted. When I was playing Astrobot and you have the Uncharted level that just has the music from Uncharted, I was like getting hit in the feels. The music was swelling. Dun, 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 dun. I was like tearing up. Like, oh my gosh. It's not like it's some deep story or anything, but it's just such a fun adventure. Full of jokes and great characters and whimsy.
I can't believe it. We were so close. The Baron stole the precursor stone right out from under us. And after all of our planning and hard work, Torn has betrayed the cause.
Torn meant well. He was protecting one of our own.
We must get that stone back.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I've underestimated this Baron, and now it appears he has taken the boy as well.
What's the worst mission in every Jak and Daxter game, not including Lost Frontier?
Well, if I had the precursor stone with all that power, I'd use it to build a giant palace. A palace with the biggest harem of women the world has ever known. And there'd be a swimming pool filled to the brim with chocolate. Slightly minty. Yeah, a massive pool of gooey chocolate. Then the girls and I would jump in together. What?
Oh, bro! This guy stinks! Form again. If you can destroy the main control
I like Jak 2 the best.
it should temporarily stop the Baron's use of eco to harm us.
But I still love Jak 3, don't get me wrong. Dude, Daxter was so annoying to me as a kid, but as I get older, I appreciate him so much more. Every time I replay this game, I find him funnier and funnier. He's so good. Oh, make some carbonara right now. It's never a bad time to make some carbonara, Meeg. Are you kidding me right now? I had some delicious Thai food for dinner. Okay, so going back to my original question, what's the worst mission in Jak 1, 2, and 3? I have an answer, but I want to hear other people's. My community already knows what I think. Jak 1 shooting rats. Ooh, you are very close. That is one of the worst. There's 2 missions I don't like in Precursor Legacy, and that's one of them. So you are very close. But no, I think there's one mission that's worse than that. These mech suit missions can be a pain. They're some of my least favorite in 2. You're not wrong either. This is the best one, though. This is the best mech mission, I would say. Shoot. Jak 2 Crimson Guard security tank. What, like in Act 1? Yeah, that's a difficulty spike one for sure, but I wouldn't say that's the worst either. I actually kind of enjoy that one. As unfair as it can be, it is fun. It's fun to beat it, you know? But, oh, done. My answer is the Pac-Man mission from Jak 3. I never enjoy playing that. I have never once enjoyed playing that. It is the worst. I dread it every time I play Jak 3. Oh no. Oh yeah, the escort missions can be a pain, but I love that. That's one of my favorite escort missions. With Jinx, Mog, and the other one. 3 Stooges, basically. No, I love that mission. I love all the sewer missions in Jak 2. Look up. If somebody has the link, I would love to share it. But there's this great video somebody made about the indirect storytelling that's going on in the sewer missions in Jak 2. And it's something I never noticed until this video pointed it out, and it's pretty awesome. I'll have to find it and link it. They linked it in our Discord way back in the day. The annoying dino mission in Jak 3 where you have to drive and shoot the gen. Yeah, all the turret missions suck in Jak 3. They suck. I have to change the controls specifically for those missions so I can aim up and it goes up. I hate the default inversion controls. For real, it is a tiger. Get off me. The most annoying metalheads in this game are the ones in the metalhead nest that just jump at you randomly. Those guys are like the jumping guys from the Snowy Mountain and Precursor Legacy. Any of the time driving missions in Jak 2. Yeah, I get that, but I actually really like those because those kind of got me good, you know? Back in the day, if I was just bad at a mission or whatever in a game, I would just like quit and move on. Jak 2 is the first game where I'm like, no, I'm sitting down and I'm doing this. You have to literally get good.
Gotta run! Gotta run!
This one can be tough on your first try.
Backup systems failing.
Knock back. It's okay. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. Run, bitch, run. This is the origin of your buns, G. I died right here because I was trying to hoverboard. Do you remember? Your buns, G.
Eco-grid unstable.
I think we got time.
Thank you so much.
Another blow to the Baron, my good friends. Very soon, our fortunes will change.
Whatever, Core. We already know what you about. Get a little nip and tuck.
Seal off the area.
Oh, final race. It's at 8. I hope I win.
This area is off limits.
Watching me play makes you want to go back and play the trilogy. Hell yeah, dude. That's the whole goal here. That is the goal. Get everybody excited about these goated games again. Go back and play them. They still hold up really well. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is a game that gets a lot of flack for being a GTA clone. And while it did rip a lot from GTA, I challenge you to go back and play 3, Vice City, San Andreas, which are still good games, but this game holds up significantly better than they do. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I just replayed them. The final missions of 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are really bad, especially San Andreas. The final mission in San Andreas is so lame. Especially when you have to do all the turf war stuff. That was annoying. I read that they didn't finish that. What did it rip from GTA? I mean, this whole star system, this open world where you steal cars to get around. The mission type where you have little icons on the map to go to pick up the missions. It ripped a lot, but in a good way. All art is derivative. I think it's fine if you take an idea as long as you make it fun. You never seen this game? Oh my gosh, snazzy. Get you some. Look up Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, Jak 2 and Jak 3. It'll change your life. The games are so much fun, dude.
Promise not to laugh.
Ooh, I love surprises, and I love to laugh.
What up, Mace?
I've been building a replica of our crashed rift riding machine from old artifacts.
That's my girl.
But I'm still missing 2 pieces.
Figures.
Vince says I need an artifact called the Time Map and an old energy gem history books called the Heart of Mar. And I've looked in every book on precursor history I can find, but the rift ring seems to have vanished.
You did all this? I mean, that's useful.
Oh, will you two stop moping around and make up already?
I've seen the Heart of Mar. Crew has it. We'll get those 2 artifacts,
Thank you
Kira.
so much.
Attention all drivers. The Class 1 championship race is about to begin.
Well, here goes. The race of my life.
Jak, I just wanted you to know.
No, not emulator.
You're the best racer I've ever seen.
Hey, what about me? I helped get us here.
Do you want to drive?
Against that crazy loon arrow? No way! You got the handlebars, brother. And you'd better keep us alive or I will never speak to you again. Obviously.
Leave him in the dust, Jak.
So you can play this on PS5 and PS4. You can play this on every PlayStation except PlayStation 1, actually. Yeah, because it just wasn't. It came out for PlayStation 2. So if you have a PS4 or PS5, you can play it there. If you have a gaming PC, I would encourage you to Google or YouTube OpenGoal. It's very easy to set up and to run. You don't even need a souped up graphics card. Really fun.
I want more than just to win, eco-freak. I want you!
Greetings, racers! Today, your nerve
Crabs.
and skill will be tested.
This
for
is
our
the golden
amusement.
era of games.
If any of you should by some small chance beat our grand champion, Harold, then you will be awarded a month's supply of eco! And a short tour of my palace to see how the other half live. Good luck!
Dude, Baron Praxis is the best villain in all of Jak and Daxter. And I will die on that hill. I'm standing on business. Yeah, go ahead and race down the main raceway, chumps. I'm going this way.
Move over!
Chumps and chumpettes. Oh no, I'm in the gutter. Took my super boost.
Hang on, Dax. Thank you so much.
Whoa, could have been bad. Nice. Nice.
No.
Kind of like the racing in Sly Cooper 1, where once you go around corners, you have to brake sometimes, and then from there boost. You know what I'm saying? The Murray racing. A little bit of finesse to it when you gotta like kind of stop up. That's when you gotta boost. Dude, Naughty Dog needs to go back to making some racing games, because they made such good racing games with Crash Team Racing and Jack X. On Guard. They need to make The Fast of Us. The Fast of Us.
Oh boy!
This is the easiest of the 3 races, I would say. The hardest one is where you race as Daxter, because the jump that you gotta make, the needle you gotta thread for that one can be a little dicey.
Last lap.
Dude, Errol's not even in second place. He's in like second to last. He's always a bozo. He's not even close to being in contention for first. Rod and Todd are doing better than Errol.
Congratulations, you achieved the bronze record.
And he's the grand champion? I know. Chump.
Thank you very much. Mwah. I love my public.
A brave man of the people. And who is this worthy opponent? In my world, good men are either bought or broken. So which is it going to be?
Surprise.
What?
Just a little buzz. We need to talk.
Fool! Don't you get it? It's over, Jack. All the heroes died long ago. Only survival remains, by whatever means. This city is mine. These lives are mine. This war is mine. And in war, people die. Kill him.
Look out!
I win, Jack.
He just jumps over him.
After them!
Pulled an iShow speed and just jumped over.
Take him!
This is always annoying because you want to jump in a vehicle, but you can't enter a vehicle just yet.
Nice.
Yo, Mace, thank you for the subscription on TikTok. Good to see you. Congratulations again on your esthetician license. And on your wedding.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burn Out Revenge for the PS.
Get out of here.
Get out of the veer!
Get out of my face.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5!
Yeah, and remember the TTS works for you as a subscriber. Exclamation point TTS. Should work just fine. Oh my god, I'm about to blow up. I'm gonna blow up. Oh, the turret's repaired already. You think that's Crew's brother who's on the marquee as a wrestler, or you think that's actually Crew? I've never seen anybody else look like him. Bro got that type 2 onset adult diabetes. I'm saying diabetes. I'm playing this on the PC. Look up Open Goal. Jack and Daxter Open Goal. Very easy to set up. And then download the mod launcher, because there's some really cool mods for it too. This is a great mission. This is one of my favorite missions. It is so good. It is so fun. Everybody's saying hi to you over on Twitch, Mace.
You need purple clearance for this gate. Access granted.
This game holds a special place in my heart. Same, bro. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Hi, Twitch.
Ashlyn, honey, baby. Got some sick moves. Check it out.
I shouldn't have trusted you.
Back where we started, huh?
Don't play with me. All along you've been trying to undermine
J.
my
Alfred
war with the
Proofrock
metalheads.
followed me.
Whose
Hell
side
yeah.
are you on?
Listen, Ashlyn, your father's planning something terrible. And if
My father can destroy the metalhead armies once and for all.
he cracks open the precursor stone, the explosion will kill all of us. Don't you get it?
That's right. Not so hard, huh? Even I can figure this one out.
Don't you move. Vin, come in.
What up, Nick?
What? I've got my hands full here, you know?
You know all about the precursor stone myth, right?
Sure. I did my economic energy doctorate on pre-Curian theoretical physics. Why?
What would happen if the precursor stone were to be, say, violently cracked open?
Great. As if I didn't have enough to keep me awake at night, you give me one more thing to dread. Thank you very much. If someone actually had the stone, according to my...
No, Daxter's girl's Tess. I'll point her out.
theoretically destroy everything.
Everything?
All things. Every single thing. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go throw up. Bye-bye.
Trust me, Ashlyn. We have to stop him.
The humor in this game still holds up.
But right now, my father is meeting crew at a secret weapons factory near the dig.
All right.
That's my
Tess,
top-level security
Kira,
clearance.
or
It'll
Ashlyn?
get you into the factory, but it won't get you back out. We never had this conversation.
Me personally, I'm an Ashlyn guy. I gotta crawl for you, ball, Ashlyn. I'm gonna crawl for you. Me on my way to see Ashlyn. Kira, yeah, a lot of people like Kira. Kira gives grew up next to the girl next door vibes for me. Yeah, I ain't about it. Also, like I was saying earlier, it's like an extra set of revenge on Baron Praxis. You know what I mean with Ashlyn. Ashlyn, honey, baby. I remember not knowing as a kid, like, I'm like, where do I go? And I'm like, oh, the glass is cracked. Uh-oh. My jump button didn't work. Guys, it wasn't me, okay? It was the damn jump button. I swear. Guys, it was the controller, not me. It's not me. Don't say it was me.
Taking heavy casualties. Send it back up.
It wasn't me. My button be sticking. Oh. That Peacemaker, it do feel good when it do be hitting. I'll show you where I used to die all the time. Wasn't there. That part, I don't know. The jump button just, it failed me. Coming up. It's the part with the ring. It's like the ring that you have to grind on.
Call in reinforcements. Hold your ground. Do not retreat. We lost base.
This one. This is where I always died. Sometimes it just wouldn't hold the stick of the grind. It's because you have to hold the direction in which you're grinding, I learned. Pretty sure that's the key to it. Such a perfect level. Like, it's not super long, it's just perfect. And you have to do it all in one go. That's what makes it so great. If you fall right there, you just gotta do the whole thing over. No checkpoints. Jak Tuah, baby. No, the game name isn't wrong. This is definitely Precursor Legacy.
Access
What do you
granted.
think? I'm trying to bait you or something? Come on. This is Precursor Legacy.
You are right, Jack. What my father's doing is wrong. I need to help fix this. If you get to the weapons factory, maybe we can stop him. I'll meet you there.
Well, you guys don't know about the hoverboard glitch? And then I just ruined the game though doing the glitch. Boom! Yeah, sometimes that happens if you do the hoverboard glitch too hard. Yeah, you can YouTube it, how to do hoverboard glitch. It allows you to skip through a lot of sections of the game. I'm not doing it a whole lot. I was just doing it for fun there.
Have faith in me and the promised land.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of finesse, but you can get it down. It is fun to do. I did fall through the map. Yeah, I glitched the game too hard by going too high up with the hoverboard. You can do that in Jak 2 and 3. It's a speedrunner technique. I'm playing this on open goal on the PC. How long we've been up? We've been streaming this for about an hour. We just been playing Act 3. We're almost done with the game. We're about to fight Crew, and then we're gonna fight the Metalhead leader. We gotta protect Samos and Samos, which is one of the harder missions.
You need special black clearance for this door. Access granted.
I have black clearance. This was one of the hardest missions for me to do when I was doing my melee only run. Melee only for this mission was a pain in my ass.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I only hit one guy. Yikes, my dudes. I like how they can shoot their own guys. It's pretty funny. You're legit named after this game? Hell yeah, dude. Goated parents. Except they named you with a C. This was peak gaming. I completely agree. Not gonna find any arguments from me. Imagine what you could do with like a reimagining of this game. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll ever, no matter how good it is, I don't think it'll ever replace Jak 2 for me, or the originals 1 and 3. But it would be fun. How did you get through this level, melee only? It was tough. It was really tough. It's on my VOD channel if you want to check it out. I mean, I doubt anybody would, but it's on there. It's on the playlist. Jak Games Melee Only. It was tough. Remember that? Remember that poppin' community? That was nuts. Especially at the end. I'll tell you what the hardest part was. It wasn't the very end where you have to let all the robots roll around. That was hard, but I'll tell you what the hardest part was. And then I learned it was the roll jump that saves you. The roll jump was the key to everything. So I have all my links in the link tree in my bio on TikTok. It has my VOD channel, my main channel, Twitch channel, all that stuff. If you want to check it out, obviously, don't feel obligated. It ain't nothing but a thing. But it's on my VOD channel.
Thank you so much.
It was tough. Certain missions, I thought the game was going to be a lot harder in melee only, but certain missions were actually easier melee only. Like, I thought the mission where you escort Sig was going to be a pain, but it was actually pretty easy with melee only. In fact, it solved a lot of the issues that I have with it. It was kind of interesting. So what you can do here, guys, instead of fighting the robots, like, you really don't have to fight the robots. You can just jump on the hoverboard and just go up the little walkway without activating the switch by killing all these guys. Like, you really can. I'm killing them just for funsies, but yeah, you can just, let me just show you. You can just jump on this and your hoverboard actually outpaces it. See? So, you know, this is the part that I had the hardest time with doing melee only, because I can't shoot these guys who were shooting at me, so they would just constantly hit me, you know? It was really tough, but it can be done, and the way you do it is you gotta, I'm not gonna do it now, but you just gotta roll jump through it, and you gotta be really good with your jumps as to not hit like these little gaps, which I did. because the only way to take them out in melee only is you got to get right to them. And sometimes I would jump right over that gap and they would shoot me, and just I would fall right into the green stuff. It was tough, but we did it. Banging my head against the wall until we did it, because I love this game. So another strategy that I would implore upon you if you're having trouble with this or never really played it is you can pull each section by just creeping up to it. You don't have to pull them all at once. So I just pulled that one and it'll just release all the ones there. You can do that for each one and it makes this part pretty easy. Now, melee only was tough because I had to wait for them to come to me and then just circle. This is your friend. This is your biggest friend at melee only. Don't be dashing all over the place. Yeah. Are you talking about the spin jump? Yeah, if you want the game to be mega easy, this is what you do. But I don't like doing that because it just makes it too easy. The game is meant to be played where you hit them and then shoot, and it creates a little rapid fire wastelander move. That's more fun anyway, I think.
Sup, bozos.
Yo, what up, Katie? What up, Trailhawk? Always laughed at those KG bots. Should have been called KGB. KG bots, Crimson Guard bats. This is a great boss battle. It's tough, but it's fun.
I knew you were special when I first met you, Jak. And I commend you for making it this far. We've come a long way, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting real teary-eyed.
I love weapons. I love how they look, how they feel, even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the impossibly powerful weapon Ma built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed. My masterpiece is powerful enough to crack open the precursor stone and release the untold energy inside. As soon as the Baron shows up with a stone, we'll hide it in the last shipment of Eco and deliver it to the metalhead nest. A surprise dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Let's go.
Sorry, we got another subscription. Sorry, y'all.
Mario.
Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, Katie, for subscribing.
Mamma mia. Here we go. Mario.
There is a YouTube with the VODs. Linktree in the bio.
You're
Pop and Loch Ness VODs.
And it's war, isn't it?
Take this gun upgrade and fight me, bozo.
I have a secret weapon. My duplicity field. Say hello to my little friend.
Ah. It's diabolical that you introduce a character as great as Crew and kill him in the same game. He is too good. So many characters were introduced into
Sub
that are
music
like
should be
the
Doja
best.
Toad, just saying.
No more Doja Toad. I can't with the Doja Toad or the Chandelier Toad or any of that anymore. I need a break. It's a me, Mario. Oh no.
Stand still.
Me, when people say the scatter gun is the worst gun, dude, the increased fire rate makes it so good.
Phew. This is a bit of a workout.
It's a bit of a workout. You're in a hover chair, bro. You're literally in a hover chair.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I love the scatter gun. I love the way it sounds. I love the way it feels. It's a Bun's gun until you get the increased fire rate. Then it's pretty sweet. Biggest enemy is your biggest ally, which is the camera. Camera.
There's the real crew. Shoot him.
Like basically the health bar tells me right where he is. My biggest problem with this, especially in melee only, was just knowing where he was, you know? Melee only, when he's bouncing around, you gotta lock him in a corner or something.
Here we come.
Yo, Trailhawk, thank you for the tier 2 sub over on Twitch. Subscribed on TikTok, subscribed on Twitch. What a supporter. Thank you, Trailhawk. Oops, I'm getting a little too close. I took a hit, guys. That's an L. No, you're goated. You're breathtaking. Thank you. There's a lot of people who still love Jak and Daxter, which makes me really happy. Makes me happy to know so many people still want to play these games, still like playing these games. So if I can get one person to download Jak and Daxter today, I've done my job. That's all I want. There's a couple people in here who have never even heard of this game. They were like, this looks fun. I'm like, oh yeah. Game changer. Gotta try it. It is simply too good.
Good shot, Jak. The
I know.
big man is hurting now.
I know. Blasted him.
And the challenger is down for the count.
Yeah, Jak X.
To give my notice.
Yeah, we quit.
The city
Yeah, we quit.
is already dead. I've sold you all out.
Thank you so much.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke
Jak?
weed and fill our bellies with
Maybe.
diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
We should be anywhere else just about now.
Ashley.
We're out of here.
Bro loves Mark. Technically, it's a PC port, I guess. It's a fan-made one. This is Jak
You
2.
guys find my father. I'll take the heart of Marta Kira for you.
Ashlyn a
I'm
baddie.
sorry it's come to this.
Buddy baby Ashlyn. Nick's been here with the community for like a day, and he's already one of us.
Thank you so much.
Ashlyn, honey baby. Oh, it's funny. Spooky Bear Ashlyn.
So much.
He's literally the best. Thanks for all the follows on TikTok, guys. Oh yeah, we blew it up in classic Jak 2
Hey
fashion.
guys, whatever Crew put in that machine, he looked really nervous.
Whatever it is, Crew won't be needing it anymore. He's, shall we say, not altogether these days. Step aside, Jak. Let the game player do his stuff.
I love
You're
these
such an animal.
button pressing mini games. They're fun. They drove me crazy as a kid, but they're fun.
Nice slam.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Don't hit that one, Daxter.
You got it. Keep going, Daxter.
This one, damn it. That's 2, I think, actually.
Great shot, Daxter. Daxter, you won!
The time app! You know, Sugar Plum, if any real metalheads came to town, I'd bunk him just like I did in the game.
Daxter?
They'd be
Yep, exactly. D-pad on the left, buttons on the right.
Too late, metal monkeys! You die screaming! Know what I'm saying? Jack, I think these trophies are still working!
This mission made me quit. Took me a little over a year as a kid.
Metalheads! Metalheads! Where's Sig when you need him?
Sig? I think Crew sent Sig on one last mission.
That's why Naughty Dog was goated for that,
Mars
though.
ruby key to open a secret door in the underport.
Of course.
They're
Come on,
right
Dax.
behind me, aren't
We need to
they?
get to the underport right now.
I'll take the time map to Kira.
Be careful, Angel Cheeks, and your hero will return shortly.
Angel Cheeks. You wrong for that one. Yes, honey, baby, I'll be back for you. And then you can go back and play that game anytime after that, which is fun.
The shield wall is down! Sabotage!
The symbiotes have taken over the city, Peter.
Metalheads would be the end of me! Oh no! Metalheads are at the door! They're breaking through! Too many of them!
Rip Vin. Yo, Vin died there. Like, this is a kid's game. Rated T for teen, of course. Because it's edgy, but Vin is dead. Go to jail. Oh yeah, the hover. There's so many things I love about Jak 2. I can't believe we don't have any other game that has hoverboards like it does in 2 and 3. It's so fun. Why wouldn't you utilize that? Yo, thank you for the follow, Red MC Bread, over on Twitch. Did they ever explain how you get that communicator? I don't think so. They even have them in Precursor Legacy. They even existed in the before time, in the long ago. Oh my god, the metalheads are cephalopods now too. I gotta do this over again. I got hit by that metalhead. I shouldn't have, and I got hit by the bomb. I'm messed up, man. These metalheads are really annoying to deal with. Look at that! That should have hit him. Okay, yeah, just kill me, put me out of my misery. That hitbox was BS. I gotta say. Not my favorite mission. Oh, you only do 3 mech missions in Jak 2, but this is one of my least favorite ones. Real MFers used to think they were Jak as a kid. Okay, I must be a real one then. I really wanted to be Jak as a kid. What is up with these hitboxes? I was right there. Okay, I need to stop complaining and just get good. Just do it! Jak 2, I think, was definitely the hardest of the Jak and Daxter games, for sure. That's the trick. Just run through it. Don't even fuss with it. Oh yeah, Jak 3 was much easier compared to 2. Certain missions in Jak 3 have that Jak 2 difficulty, but overall it's much easier, especially the checkpoints. The checkpoints are way more forgiving. The platforming's fun with these. That's why I like the Vin blow up the Metroid Planet Zeeb's mech mission the best, because it's the most platforming with the mech. Alright, the trick is don't even punch these guys, because they'll send you careening off the bridge. They just almost did for me. That's so much. Ugh. I remember being in tears, not being able to escape the docks. Oh, you mean the SEAL mission? Oh yeah, dude. That mission is crazy hard. And then I learned pretty much just through all the trial and error that you just got to do the shore you just got to uppercut through it all. You can also glitch it with Dark Jak doing a dark bomb, but it's easier just doing the uppercut move.
Hey there, tough guy.
Get your skinny ass over here and start shooting. Man, was I set up. Crew sent me down here to open some old doors with that ruby key you found. And when I did, metalheads came streaming in from some passage outside the city walls. Just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Yeah? Well, he's lucky, because he would not want me to catch him alive.
Sig is the best,
The
dude.
metalheads must have promised Crew
Bill
plenty
Lamar.
to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
Crew's like, I'll betray the whole city and I'll be filthy rich. It's like, yeah, but how are you gonna spend the money? The whole city's dead.
It's someone else's problem. You do something with
Crew was the ultimate capitalist.
Did you hear something?
No.
Shooting this is only gonna get it mad. Run!
Looks like a real wasteland. Looks like a job for a real wastelander in a dune buggy.
Gonna be close.
Look at this. The camera's effing me over. Save me, Sig.
I think that's the last we'll see of him.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
You gotta figure out the box, man.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
Solved it.
Great. No time to celebrate.
I couldn't beat Jak 2 as a kid.
Great.
Oh yeah, I couldn't either, but then I just stuck with it. I think it took me a couple months. There were certain missions that I had to walk away from and come back to. And the game forces you to get good. This was my Dark Souls. Kids these days got Dark Souls. I had Jak 2.
He's gaining! Gone with the wind. Keep moving! Rolling, baby!
Rolling with the peace.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Looks like we finally lost them, Chili Peppers. Piece of cake, huh?
Yeah, that's Samurai Jak. You're right.
Wastelanders. I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead leader himself. What a trophy he'll make. We find a way to juice up Mars' old gun, and then boom, baby! We storm the nest, guns blazing. Hell, we'll take them all on together. You and me, side by side. Nothing'll stop us, 'cause we're... Shit!
So, what's plan B?
Now you're a real wastelander. And then he gets to Jak 3. He's like, you know nothing of what it's like to be a real wastelander. And then by the end of Jak 3, he's like, okay, now you're a real wastelander. And then Jak X comes and he's like, yeah, but you don't know what it's like to race like a real wastelander.
Artifacts, guys. It's strange. The time map had a bunch of old coordinates in it. Come see me at the stadium.
Thank you so much.
I am on Twitch. Yeah, Linktree in the bio. Also just same name across the board. Pop and Lock NES. Pop and Lock NES.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for chilling with us.
Just like fleeing into Sector 5! You're so... No!
This is one of the few missions where I actually look at the mini-map for where the enemies are. Never raced Jak X. Try it. It's still really good. It holds up really well. Yo, thank you for the follow, Ilimitado. spent so much time at the skate park. I mean, Tony Hawk was all the rage around this time. And they were good games. Tony Hawk 1 and 2. My favorite. You never beat Core without doing the glitch inside the pit. I'll show you an easy way to beat him. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily the easiest, but it's not hard. You just gotta kite him. When he gets on his feet, he's the easiest. The third phase, which is, you know, supposed to be the hardest, that's actually the easiest. The second phase is the hardest because he summons flying guys. And the scorpions are the worst part. And he summons those in 1 and 2.
Smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the
I had to accumulate Dark Jack. Dark Jack was still in effect for melee only because it was still counted as melee only. Wait, what am I doing? I was reading chat and I defaulted to where I normally go in this area, but we have to go this way. Yeah, I did Dark. I just would have to accumulate Dark Jack and do Dark Bomb every time. Either that or there were certain clauses where you had to use a gun in order to move on.
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the Metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just new friends with these lifts if Metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man!
Lucky balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Oh, Jack X is great.
Your friend sucks! I want to go on the balloon!
You keep Stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no! Here they come! Metalheaders!
It's Jack Mario Kart meets Burnout. It's a lot like Burnout if you've ever played those games, which are really fun. First time I played Burnout was on the 360. I forget which one that one's called, but that was a fun one. I remember Red Faction Gorilla or Red Faction 2. Those games were a blast. Red Faction Armageddon, Magnet Gun. The Destruction Engine, the Red Faction Gorilla, was a blast. At the mini map, see where those scorpions and such are coming from. These guys can go down easy too. Samos and Samos did not work out. They were not doing their plyometrics, Pilates, yoga.
I'm up and away!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here!
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
This isn't the PS4 version, Mace. This is the open goal.
Jack, core, construction site.
I was thinking about going on a race.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Peacemaker blue shell still gives me nightmares. Yeah. The nuke was worse than the blue shell, though. The nuke just destroyed everybody in front of you, no matter what. You could actually, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves from us playing not too long ago, you can nullify the blue shell with one red power-up in particular.
Stop!
It was like the sound bar in Mario Kart. You could actually nullify it. Well, that was Vin's death rattle right there.
Sacrifice is something you should.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. The PS5, the PS4 version is what's available on PS5, yeah. Which is just an emulated version of the PS3 remaster. It has issues, but it's better than nothing. Alright, finish little Jak 2 now. Jak Tuah. That is a hack that you can do. Just slam on the brakes and get all the good power-ups and usurp first place. Surpass everybody. Any chance of a Jak reboot? I think it's gonna happen eventually, but when that is, I cannot say. I really hope they do. I love all three. All three are so good. One is so different than 2 and 3, but one is still one of the best collectathon platformers ever made. It's up there with the greats like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie on Gourd.
Exiting city.
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Jak! It's the Metalhead leader!
Weird transformation.
Without the shield,
I agree, DB.
my powers inside the city, I am my full potential now. So for the last time, give me the Precursor Stone!
If the city must die, then we all die! Ah!
I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time!
You are the supreme weapon, Jak, and I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make 2.
Baron practice.
Wow, okay, I'm
Crit.
going in.
He was the best.
Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Oh, should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose.
Yeah, why did he fly off?
Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
He did have a little bit of a redemption there, weirdly. You know what I realized? I let all the cutscenes play on my speedrun of Precursor Legacy, and we did it in 3 hours, 45 minutes. And every cutscene together, I looked it up, is 41 minutes. So we actually speedran Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy at about 3 hours. That's my best time, because I didn't skip the cutscenes for viewership.
Breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the Metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
Yeah, it was my best speed run yet. That was the fastest I've ever beaten that on and off stream. So that felt good. I get it now. I get the appeal of speedrun, but like speedrunners for that game do glitches and stuff. I don't do that. I just play it glitchless. The cutscenes are too good. Those floating too. What are they? Last mission. Let's go. Is Core like the top metalhead leader of the whole race? What about the ones in space? Those aren't metalheads. Those are dark makers or something. It gets really into the weeds. But yeah, he's just like a thought leader. You know, he's like a Trump. And once he dies, they're like in disarray, but they're still causing chaos. Plus, the metalheads like get all sorts of different like variations. They're just anything you need them to be in 3. They become the Flood kind of. The little larvae are just like Flood larvae. . This is where you fight the old man spider. Yeah, pretty much. I am not Spider-Man. I am Man Spider.
Thank you so much.
Floating numbers. Oh, that's part of the emulation that I have.
Shield wall destroyed.
Gives you health bars and damage numbers.
You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
Since
We'll
when?
out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
Jack's got some bloodlust for the metalheads. He's like, okay, my revenge thirst has been quenched on Baron Praxis. Now I'm gonna alter it to the metalheads. Screw them. These guys are the worst. You gotta use multiple to take care of them real quick. I didn't even realize you can kill these big boys. What a giant health bar. Actually, I'm gonna try to kill. I don't know if I've ever tried. Oh. I'm gonna need some health now, so I was too busy effing around. Thanks for the F shack. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. You like Ratchet and Clank? I do like Ratchet and Clank. I like Ratchet and Clank quite a bit, actually. Yeah, you know, it would have been fun if he was like storming the gates with Sig and Thorn and everybody. Sure, everybody, all the friends he accumulated across the way. But what makes Jack Jack is he can do it solo anyway. It just makes him even more badass. I think there's a health bar in here. Electricity. Dark Jack was the coolest thing. I like Dark Jack and Jack 3. Dark Jack and Jack 2 is kind of just, feels like kind of tacked on. Yeah, he's got some kind of super moves or something. Dude. Kidding me? We were right there. We were right at the end. Okay, thank God for the checkpoint. I hate these jumpy boys. Gotta run to it. It's my favorite Ratchet game. Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal. Deadlocked is up there.
The boy will now play
Yeah, the hopping things are the worst.
Not this time.
But this child is such a part of this, such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began, in the future. But how? You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the precursor stone.
Not for long.
Yeah, mine is 2 as well. I said going commando. That's Ratchet too. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And you're done. Just blast them. No, thank you for the finger heart, Joanna. His melee only is buns, G.
Thank you so much.
I usually like running away on the hoverboard, but this is actually way easier. Stand your ground, baby. Beat it. Pretty anticlimactic. We did it. Those little goofy ass overalls.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light.
I don't think I'm better, I promise you. I'm pretty trash at games.
I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
It's like they have fun.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send
Horny.
young Jak here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grub roots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any Wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found. Or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell!
Thanks, Amos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
It's true. He shouldn't have told himself that.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten Hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty Otso, the hippest, happinest joint in town.
Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bag.
Ratchet and Clank reference.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing in certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
A metalhead!
Sid!
Sid! I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The rift ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Mar when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mar someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
Why, you little...
Why, you... Dirty fighting! Dirty fighting!
My beak!
Oh,
That's not my beak!
Watch your
Don't
back.
touch it!
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
Jak Tuah, baby, in memory of Morgan. Shout out to Morgan, y'all. Alright, since they don't have Jak 3 available on Open Goal yet, should be releasing at the end of this year. Super excited for it. I will hook up my PlayStation and we will play Jak 3 tomorrow. It's going to be a little too much time for me to set it up now, plus I got to get up early tomorrow. Thanks everybody who has joined the streams recently. It's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of really cool people in here, and it's just, it warms my heart to know that so many people still love the Jak and Daxter games. If you guys want, I could play a little bit of Sly Cooper. I have that available on my PC, so maybe I'll end with that. Play probably just only like 30 minutes of it, but play a little bit of Sly Cooper maybe. We'll be back with Jak 3 tomorrow. Thanks for all the follows. Sly Cooper. Okay, I'll start up some Sly Cooper. All the credits roll.
Thank you so much.
Why not? But yeah, I gotta get up early, so I can't stay on longer than an hour, which means I'll probably stay on longer than an hour. Knowing how I tend to go. But yeah, we blasted through Jak and Daxter 1, Jak and Daxter 2. Dude, Max Casella is the best for Daxter. He's the best. All right, Sly Cooper 1 or 2? I'm thinking 2. I'm playing Jak 2 on Open Goal on the PC. Two. All right, you got it. Like upon. Thank you, Marcos. Play a little bit of Band of Thieves. Why not?
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Oh man, feels like it's been 100 years. Hard for me to forget this game though. Oh boy.
I slice the wires. Ow!
Holding two dicks.
There it is.
Thank you for the money gun. I was holding two dicks.
Okay. Let me at that security computer. The spotlights are offline.
That better?
There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate.
My mother says this is a W stream.
Presto,
Oh damn.
all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving
Voice is Sly, Bradley Cooper.
rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Attention all guards, this is the network administrator. We're installing some new software into the security matrix, so don't be alarmed if
clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray.
No, it's not Bradley Cooper. I'm trolling. Sorry.
The route through the garden is filled with guards.
You never played Sly, Nick? These are really fun games. If you like Jak and Daxter, you would like Sly
Memory
Cooper.
serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
They're a lot of fun. They're made by Sucker Punch Studios, who made Ghost of Tsushima and the infamous games.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way.
They're surprisingly funny. They got a lot of personality in the Sly Cooper games.
Thunderflop!
Yeah, Sly 4 is kind of an abomination. I would agree with that.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray. I kept at a safe distance.
No, Murray.
Good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
The Murray. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, all clear. Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
See what I mean? I shall bend it like the truth. W writing.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
I am Pigman.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so
You can see why the furry community really likes this
to the
game.
scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Crime.
Really? Then who broke
Couldn't be
into
me,
my
brah.
and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a claw gang.
Listen to Delix.
The Claw Gang?
Constable
Carmelita, Honey
I
Baby,
allowed you
and
to sit in on
Delix.
this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here.
Oh, I think you might.
I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper. After him! Freeze!
Oh, jeez! Wait up, Sly!
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
You can't run forever!
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
This is where things get fun. We're gonna have so much fun.
Stop!
Stealing and thieving and globe trotting.
You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
The Renda's vows. We got all of France on our tail.
Hold still!
A ringtail.
You can't run forever! Hold still! Hey, come back here, Ringtail! Stop, thief!
I'm headed toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Freeze! I'll find you, Cooper!
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Slide 2, baby. I think it's the best one of the three. He's fun. Play a little bit of the Dimitri episode 1 level. And I gotta go to bed. Gotta get up in 6 hours. No, 5 hours. 5 hours.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Got it, man.
Slide. If you click the L3 button, press the left analog slide. I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes.
How do I do this again? What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, jump. Right. Still think the circle button levels in Astrobot should have been all Sly Cooper themed.
Like this satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object. Great, the first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your Thief Mask images. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective. Okay, only one more to go. Activate your Thief Mask imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop. Sly, you can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity.
Alright, we did the first mission. Alright guys, I'm fading so hard. It was such a long day. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks again everybody who tuned in. And yeah, Jak Tuah,
Go from here.
one of my favorite games of all time. We had such a blast with it. Thanks again everybody for following. Stay tuned for more, you know, this era of gaming. We'll play it all, old and new. But this era in particular for the old. Thanks again, everybody. Y'all too goated. Yeah, I gotta get going. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna play some Jak 3. We're gonna get started on Jak 3. Should be a good time. Love y'all. Thanks everybody for joining up on Twitch too. It was good to see you. Good to see you.